Hi everybody!
Hello, Colin.
Hi Paul. How are you?
I'm feeling pretty good. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling excited about this one now. I think this is going to be one of our better videos. I think this one is going to be our best one yet.
They're bold words. We make some good content, Colin.
I feel it in my waters. This is going to be a good one. Do you want to know what we're going to learn about today?
Tell me what we're going to learn about today.
So, with the help of the class,
Yeah.
what we're going to learn about today is about the importance of a balanced diet. When it comes to a balanced diet, the most important thing to understand is this big thing beside us here.
The big thing beside me, yes.
Can you tell us what this is, Paul? We did learn.
It's a large piece of cardboard.
No. What's on the no, Paul.
Not a very tasty piece of cardboard.
Paul, can you tell them what that piece of cardboard is showing us, or what's written on it?
Is it the food pyramid?
It's the food pyramid.
Not very tasty for a food pyramid.
So you're not meant to eat that food. You're meant to eat the foods that's on the food pyramid. So that's the reason why you never eat cardboard. I've never seen you eat cardboard before. I don't know why you've started. Don't eat cardboard.
I'll do what I want. Thank you very much.
Okay. So when it comes to the food pyramid,
Okay.
the most important thing to understand is the food pyramid tells us the different types of foods we should be eating, and also how much of these different types of foods we should be eating in a day also.
Well, that's pretty handy.
It's very handy. So it gives you a really good guide as to how to make sure you have a balanced diet.
Good.
So when we're looking at the food pyramid, we're going to break it up into each different section, okay? Because each different section has different types of foods in it. The first one we're going to look at is the very bottom of the food pyramid. Can you tell us which section is down here at the very bottom of the food pyramid, Paul?
The fruits and vegetables?
The fruits and vegetables. We're going to look at the fruits and vegetables. When it comes to the fruits and vegetables, actually, do you know, we had this before. Remember in one video before, somebody got real upset over there.
Somebody keeps bringing up questions that I can't possibly answer.
You can't. Yeah, that was actually a bit touchy. That was my fault. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. But look, we'll move on. We'll move on. Okay, we'll sweep it under here. We'll move on. So, when it comes to the bottom level of the food pyramid, when it comes to the fruits and vegetables, the most important thing is to make sure you get loads of different colours.
Yay. That's important, isn't it, Colin?
Yeah, that's what we talked about before. And somebody.
Colin, can you tell me what colours you see here?
So, for some people who can't really see.
Oh! Okay, it's fine.
You alright?
Yeah.
That was a bit of a
I had a little bit of a malfunction.
Okay. You alright now?
Yeah.
Okay. The colours that I can see are, I can see some orange, some yellow, you see some green.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see loads of different colours.
So it's important to have lots of different of those colours.
When it comes to our fruits and vegetables, aim to eat as many different colours of fruits and vegetables as we can every day. We should be aiming to eat at least 5 portions of fruits and vegetables and up to 7 portions of fruits and vegetables in a day. So try and aim to eat 5 times to 7 times in a day.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. The reason why is because our fruits and vegetables are really good for our heart, our skin, and even our eyes. Actually, our fur, and even our eyes. I actually have a question for you.
Okay.
So.
Is this a question I can answer?
I hope so. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So, you know the way rabbits eat a lot of carrots?
Yeah. It's like their thing.
Yeah,
they eat carrots.
It's what they like to eat. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever seen a rabbit wearing glasses?
I don't know. Have they? Do they wear glasses?
No. No, I've never seen a rabbit wearing glasses. I don't.
Probably because they eat so much carrots.
Exactly. So you see, with carrots have vitamins to help your eyesight. Now look, there's loads of different reasons why people might end up wearing glasses. But you see, carrots have vitamins which can help your eyesight. Okay. Now look, there's loads of different reasons why people can wear glasses, but that's one of the reasons.
Eating carrots might help.
Well, it can help, yeah. So the vitamins in it can help with your eyesight, okay? So it's just a sign that the more different colours of fruits and vegetables you can eat, the more different types of vitamins you eat in a day, which is good for all the different things your body has to do in a day.
Cool.
Does that make sense, Paul?
Yeah, it does.
So then the next level of the food pyramid we'll look at is the next level up, Paul. Can you tell everybody what's the next level? carbohydrates. We're going to look at carbohydrates. Paul,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
you were...
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought you were going to... You were lining up my finger there for a second, weren't you?
Yeah, well, yeah. You're a little nippy.
Okay.
You're a little hungry, Colin.
Maybe that's because we're talking about, remember this, your favourite type of food in the carbohydrate section.
Oh, it is.
Tell
Pasta
everyone.
Mediterranean.
Pasta Mediterranean. That's
Yeah.
your favourite, isn't it?
It is.
With this section of the food pyramid, this is our carbohydrates, okay? The different types of foods that are here are like breads, pastas, breakfast
rice.
cereals, rice,
Yeah.
loads of different types of foods, okay? So our breads, rice, pastas, breakfast cereals, potatoes, these are all types of foods in the carbohydrate sections, okay? With these types of foods, we should be eating them between 3 to 5 times a day.
Okay, but how do you know if you should be eating it 3 times a day or 5 times a day? Do you flip a coin?
No, you don't flip a coin. You don't flip a coin.
Do you roll a dice?
Apple. Come on out of that. You don't.
What?
You don't roll a dice.
Well, okay.
I'll tell you what. I'll explain.
Okay.
How you know whether you need 3 portions of carbohydrates or 5 portions a day comes down to how active you are. So if you're very active in a day, and if you're running around a lot, or if you're walking a lot, or if you walk up and down stairs, or you're walking to different classrooms, then you might need more carbohydrate in a day. So you might aim for up to 5 portions of carbohydrate in a day. But if you're not very active and you're sitting down for a lot of the day, well then you might only need 3 portions.
Because you don't need as much energy.
You don't need as much energy, exactly. And that's the reason why, is because when you eat your carbohydrates, they're broken down into energy. So if you need more energy, you need to eat more carbohydrate, and if you don't need as much energy, you don't need to eat as much.
Cool.
So between 3 and 5 times. So at least 3 times in a day, and at most 5 times in a day.
Okay.
Sound good?
That sounds great.
Okay. So we'll move on to the next section of the food pyramid. So this third section of the food pyramid. This is our dairy section of the food
Okay, that's
pyramid.
a milk and milk. Yeah, okay.
Our dairy section. Paul,
Yeah.
can you tell everybody what are the different foods that are in the dairy section?
Well, there's like milk
Yeah,
and cheese
yeah,
and yogurt
they're good ones.
and
They're
I
very
think
three.
I know.
They're 3 good ones. We'll go with them ones.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
we won't stretch it too far. You were going well there.
I pushed the load.
When it comes to these types of foods,
I was just thinking so hard. My head's so warm. Oh my god.
you're alright. You have a lot of fur on you too. You can probably
Thanks.
do a haircut as well,
Thanks.
Paul. I'd say at this stage now. Come
We'll
on.
just go for a nap now.
No. Come on. We'll
Okay,
finish it.
we
We're
keep
going
going,
well.
we
We're
keep
going well
going.
here now. We're going well. When it comes to dairy, okay, our milk, our yogurts, and our cheese, okay, we should be aiming to have these 3 times a day. So 3 times a day in total. All right.
Okay.
The reason why is because our dairy products, they're really good for our bones, okay, to make sure that we have healthy and strong bones. So as we grow up and we get taller,
Yeah.
are you alright?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I just might have one small question.
No. When I
Is
ask,
it pretty important?
okay, go on, ask me the question, so.
So I was just thinking. I was just maybe wondering where I could get some more dairy because I think I have a problem with my bone. I was looking at your arm.
Yeah, well,
And then I was looking at my arm, and I'm noticing a bit of a bone density difference.
now, you have to remember,
Yeah.
I'm a person and you're a puppet.
Oh,
Don't get too wound up over it all now, Paul.
that's
Remember?
true.
Yeah, so your bones
So
might
you're
be a little
telling
bit more.
me this is fine.
Yeah, I think so. Now, I'm not too sure for a lot of it, but
Could you check, please?
you're the first puppet I've been chatting, but I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll look it up afterwards and we'll
we'll
make
look it
sure
up
that's
after.
okay.
We'll
Okay.
look it up after. Okay,
Anyways.
sorry. Continue with the video.
Okay. So, with our dairy section, our milk, our yogurts, and our cheese, we should be aiming to have these 3 times a day in total. Okay? So, that's going to make sure that we have healthy bones, and as we grow up, we want to make sure that our bones are nice and healthy, nice and strong.
Okay, that sounds. Yeah.
Okay? The next section of the food pyramid then is the
The
meat
protein
section.
and meats and proteins, yes.
The protein section. Paul.
Yes, I
Exactly.
remember.
So we look at the protein section. When it comes to the meat section, we should be aiming to have these types of foods 2 times a day.
Okay.
So the different types of foods there are like our meat, our fish, our chicken. There's also beans and peas and
Okay,
lentils are all there.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So these types of foods we should be having 2 times a day. And the reason why is because these make sure that our muscles are really healthy and really strong so that we can do loads of different things, whether it's walking, talking.
These are important things.
All really important things, whether it's playing even your favourite game of all.
No, Dylan.
Table tennis, yeah.
Oh, God.
So, to do loads of different things, we need to make sure that we have healthy muscles, strong muscles. So, to make sure you have healthy and strong muscles, you need to make sure that you're getting your meat section 2 times a day.
Okay.
Okay? Then, up at the top then, Paul, we have our
Yeah.
fats and our oils.
Yeah.
So we're going to look at that section next,
Cool.
our fats and our oils. When it comes to our fats and our oils, the big thing here is that if you think about even on our sandwiches, you don't put a whole load of butter on your sandwich, do you?
No, you put like a spread a little bit.
A little scrape of butter.
Yeah.
If you think about when your mammy or your daddy is cooking at home, they only use a small little bit of oil.
On the pan.
On the pan, yeah, exactly, Paul, exactly. So, with our fats and our oils section, the big thing here is that we can have them every day, but we only need them in small amounts. We don't need them.
Sparingly.
Great
Sparingly.
word. That's a very good word,
We
Paul.
need
Well
them
done. That was
sparingly.
really, really good.
Thank you.
Really good word. We
Thanks.
use that one. So use these foods sparingly. Good man, Paul. That was
Thanks.
really, really good.
Thanks.
So the biggest thing to notice here, everybody, is that the food pyramid is really, really wide at the bottom, and the further you go up, it gets thinner and thinner. The reason why is because you should be eating more of these foods from the bottom than you are from the top. Okay? So the last thing that I'm going to point out then is to notice that there's a little bit of a gap at the top of the food pyramid. Do you notice that, Paul?
Yeah.
Have you any idea why there's a little bit of a gap at the top of the food pyramid?
Is it to separate the nice food from the not nice food?
No, Paul. All this food is really, really nice. Come on.
Yeah.
Everybody likes these.
I was just joking.
Okay. Can you think of
Why is there a gap though?
So the reason why there's a gap is because the foods at the top of the food pyramid are not to be had every day. Okay?
Oh.
So we can have these maximum once or twice a week.
Okay.
These types of foods are our sweets and our treats. Okay? With these foods, they're not great for our teeth.
Yeah.
And they're not really great for our body either. So we should be having them maximum once or twice a week. All these other foods that are together in the bottom section of the food pyramid, these are foods that we should be having every day. The reason why there's a gap is because they're
It's
only
not for
food.
every day.
It's not for every day. It's only for maximum once or twice a week.
I see. That makes sense. Because it's not good for you.
No, they're not great for you. They're not great.
Okay.
Okay, so we go to our little summary.
Okay.
So, with our food pyramid, the most important thing to understand is our food pyramid tells us the different types of foods we should be eating and how much of these foods we should be eating in a day. So, to start, we talked about all this bottom section of the food pyramid, that's all together. These are foods we should be having every day. At the bottom of our food pyramid, we talked about our fruits and vegetables. We want to have these between 5 and 7 times a day. We want to have as much different colour as possible in a day. Paul,
What was that noise?
It
was a monster!
Is it?
No, it's a monster!
No. Don't worry. I think there's just something. I thought it was out of food pyramid, but I think there's just something going on outside. You alright?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, we'll keep
It's
going.
starting to feel like apologies. You can take that again.
Okay. So, we were saying about our fruits and vegetables. We need to have these between 5 and 7 times in a day. And we
Okay.
want to get as much colour as possible. With our carbohydrates, we want to be aiming to have these types of foods between 3 and 5 times a day.
Okay.
Okay? We have it 3 times if we're not very active, and then 5 times if we're more active.
That makes sense.
We're saying our dairy, we need 3 portions a day, and the reason why is to make sure we've healthy bones.
Yes.
And strong bones that we did
Yes.
discuss. We
Will
looked at.
Google this afterwards.
We looked that up afterwards. Okay. Our meat section, we were saying we need these 2 times a day. Okay, to make sure we've healthy and strong muscles, so we can do loads of different things in a day. Yeah, very strong.
Pretty
muscle.
strong.
Very
Pretty strong.
Extremely strong. We said, actually, this was the one where you came out with the good word. Sparingly. So we use our fats and our oils sparingly, so we don't use them too much in a day, okay, in small amounts. And then remember, we said there was a little gap at the top of the food pyramid, and the reason why was because
It's not for every day.
it's not for every day. We only have these once or maximum twice in a
A
week.
week.
Okay, and that's our sweets and our treats. That's all for importance of a balanced diet, everybody.
Okay, very good.
Bye!